Understanding the accusations of blasphemy against Jesus? In the sacred pages of the Bible, we find compelling stories that have shaped the beliefs and traditions of millions. Today, we journey into one of these profound narratives, exploring why Jesus was accused of blasphemy, a pivotal moment in Christian history. This exploration centers around John 10:33, which captures this critical charge. For a good work we stone thee not, but for blasphemy, and because that thou, being a man, makest thyself God. Through this lens, we aim to unravel the historical and theological intricacies of this accusation and its profound implications. The Jewish faith stands on the firm foundation of monotheism, the belief in one singular God. This belief was not merely a theological position, but a deeply ingrained cultural identity for the Jewish people. This strict adherence to monotheism formed the backbone of their society, impacting every facet of life, from worship to law. It was this belief system that Jesus' claims challenged, setting the stage for confrontations with Jewish leaders. Central to understanding the blasphemy charges against Jesus are his claims of divinity. Throughout his ministry, Jesus often articulated his divine nature through statements that the Jews interpreted as blasphemous. Phrases like "I am" and other pronouncements placed him on a divine plane, a powerful assertion to those accustomed to the strictures of monotheism. These declarations were seen as Jesus equating himself with God, a revolutionary and controversial stance in that religious context. The reaction of the Jewish leaders was one of alarm and anger. In their view, Jesus' words stepped beyond heresy into blasphemy, an egregious defiance of their sacred beliefs. According to Jewish law, blasphemy was a serious crime, punishable by stoning. This legal perspective was pivotal, dictating their harsh stance and influencing their decisions against Jesus. Understanding blasphemy within this framework is crucial to appreciating the intensity of their response. To fully grasp this situation, one must comprehend the cultural and religious milieu of first-century Judea. It was a complex society rooted in long-standing traditions and governed by religious authorities wielding significant influence. Jesus' teachings and actions challenged these established norms, presenting a threat to the societal and religious order. His radical reinterpretation of law and tradition was a catalyst for conflict with the religious authorities. Integral to this narrative is the content of Jesus' ministry. His teachings, which emphasized love, forgiveness, and the kingdom of God, stood in stark contrast to traditional Jewish interpretations of the law. These messages resonated with many, but also provoked outrage among the conservative religious elite. His ministry, characterized by miraculous acts and profound parables, debated the essence of God and humanity's relationship with the divine. The declarations of Jesus carried immense theological weight. By professing his divinity, Jesus invited followers to reimagine their relationship with God. This invitation was both exhilarating and troubling, spurring debates that have resonated throughout religious history. The accusations of blasphemy were not just charges within a legal framework, but discussions about the very nature of divinity. The blasphemy accusations were not isolated events, but part of a broader narrative that led to Jesus' trial and crucifixion. These events hold immense significance in Christian theology, marking the culmination of his earthly mission. Understanding these developments within the historical context helps us appreciate their impact on the emergence and spread of early Christianity, setting a precedent for the faith that would follow. The label of blasphemer was not only a critique of Jesus' identity, but was instrumental in the unfolding of his ministry. These allegations spotlighted his radical claims and drew attention from both followers and detractors. The controversy fueled discussions about his teachings and the novelty they introduced to the understanding of God, playing a critical part in the narrative of his earthly journey. Throughout history, perceptions of Jesus' claims have varied widely across different religious and scholarly perspectives. For some, these statements affirm his unique role in the divine plan as the Son of God, while for others, they represent metaphorical or historical interpretations. This diversity of thoughts highlights the richness of theological exploration and the enduring impact of Jesus' words on religious discourse. As we conclude this exploration, we revisit the core discussions: Jesus' revolutionary claims of divinity, the Jewish leaders' vehement accusations of blasphemy, and the cultural tensions that punctuated Jesus' ministry. This narrative invites deeper reflection on the enduring significance of these events. Understanding these dynamics enhances our appreciation of the profound challenges and transformations within early Christian history and the broader religious landscape. Through this journey, we have engaged with a pivotal chapter in the life of Jesus, shedding light on his revolutionary mission and the reactions it provoked. The accusations of blasphemy were more than mere charges. They were a transformative moment in religious history that reshaped the spiritual landscape of the world. Even today, the events surrounding Jesus' life and claims continue to be the subject of scholarly analysis and debate. Modern theologians explore these narratives, comparing them with views of divinity in other world religions, underscoring the universal themes of faith, identity, and transformation present in his story. As we consider these perspectives, we invite viewers to contemplate the questions raised by Jesus' life and ministry. How do these ancient debates resonate with our contemporary spiritual journeys? What can we learn from this historical exploration about our own beliefs and practices? Throughout this video, we incorporate a series of visual and audio elements to enhance understanding and engagement. Scriptural visuals bring key texts to life, providing emphasis and clarity. Historical imagery immerses viewers in the world of first-century Judea, enriching the narrative with contextual depth. We also include expert commentary from theologians, historians, and scholars, adding layers of insight and varied interpretations to our exploration. Their contributions provide depth, grounding our discussion in both historical and contemporary perspectives. Finally, we conclude with a reflective musical segment, inviting viewers to synthesize and contemplate the themes explored. Through this multifaceted approach, we aim to create a holistic and enriching learning experience, sparking curiosity and reflection long after the video ends. This open invitation to dialogue ensures the continuation of this timeless discussion, fostering greater understanding and connection among diverse audiences.